Hello everyone, welcome back to another live replay. Today is April 23rd. I've been away for a little while and we have got some orders to catch up on. So I'm just gonna get everything set up here and then we're gonna get started on that. We've got Etsy orders today and Shopify orders today. So I'm gonna start on Shopify and then head over to Etsy. Welcome here as you guys are starting to join. We've got order 1648 to start us off today for Lisa. Lisa O, we've got an espresso and a petal pink pre-made journal, no personalization, so I'll just grab those and toss them in the bin for Lisa. How's everyone doing? Hey everyone. Yes, I'm back. We got back Tuesday evening, so I just took yesterday slower to kind of ease back into things. Been doing a bunch of work on the Coco and Lynn journal yesterday and today during my boys' afternoon nap, which has been so fun. But yeah, now back to the lives. This was order 1648 for Lisa O, Jennifer, Lambs, Robin, Sherry. I'm doing well, you guys. The visit to family was awesome. We stayed with my brother and sister-in-law. My other sister lives out there too. So my parents and my other brother stayed with her. And then we stayed with my brother and sister-in-law, and they have a young son as well. So the boys loved that. My boys did amazing with all the flights and travels and stuff. So it was really good. All right, let me grab Kirsten R's journal. This is order 1649. We've got an espresso pre-made journal for Kirsten. I just started, Nicole. Lambs. Have you heard of the account or the brand, the company Coco and Lynn, but it's Koko? And they do a pre-made journal as well every year. They've been doing it even longer than I have. And basically this year I am working with them on their pre-made journal for 2027 instead of doing my own. So I've been, doing a lot of work on that over the past couple of days, which has honestly been so fun. Let's see here. We've got charms. Kirsten, if you're here, please let us know. Bookish charm, coffee charm, dog charm, and then a journal kit to add on to that. Hey, Alex. Bookish charm, coffee charm, and dog charm. And we have no idea what kind of dog or anything, so I'm just gonna go with some of our more generic dog charms, not our more specific ones. Okay. How about, I think we're gonna choose the book charms last because there's most variety. I don't hear Kirsten here in the chat, so we may as well get started with choosing some of her charms. I'll start this first poll. If there is a moderator here who's available to start polls, please let me know. Let's start by choosing her coffee charm. So option number 1 or option 2. 1 or 2 for the coffee charm. How was everyone else's week while I was away? This is 1649. Oh, hey, Emil. Okay, so after this one runs out, you can start a 3-option poll right away and then a 4-option poll right after that if you're available for that. Thank you very much. Oh, Lisa was on vacation as well. You know what, Elle? There's that little blue and white clipboard icon below my profile picture. That's where you got to go to cast your vote in the poll. So go ahead and cast your vote up there. The options currently are just 1 and 2. We're choosing her coffee charm first, and we'll do the other ones once we've got that locked in. Okay, so you were on a bit of a trip as well. Number 1, all right. Then let's get a 3 option poll up and running for the dog charm. So option 1, 2, or 3. A coffee cup is locked in, so we're building the rest of our kind of charm collection around that coffee cup. So option 1, 2, or 3. Get my pliers ready. No way, Sherry. That's great. Thank you, Lizette. All right, second poll is almost done. Let's see, option 3. All right, so we've got those 2 locked in. Now let's choose a book. Now, before you vote, just take into consideration, she did not tell us anything about color preferences. She just checked the boxes for book charm, coffee charm, paw print charm, or dog charm. So I would be a little bit wary of choosing one of the colors just because we have no idea what she likes. She didn't order a name page or give us any other, clues about what she likes. So definitely the gold charm is probably the safest bet. But regardless, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 as our options in the poll. And I think I might just pair these 2 together because they look cute together, and then that one will get its own. Oh, thanks, Derek. Sci-fi author. I don't think I've seen you here before. Tell me more. Are you currently working on a book? Hey, Casey. Option 4. Okay. Phew. Little sigh of relief from me. So Elle, we're going to attach the charms to the ribbon bookmarks in this journal. So there's 2 ribbon bookmarks. And then you can choose like 1 to 4, kind of depending on how large your charms are. We kind of cluster a few charms together. And everyone who orders a journal, that's one of the customization options. So you can choose to add charms, you can choose to add a cover design in gold foil, or you can choose to add a name page, or all of the above. And then we do all of those personalizations here on the live stream. So this one, her only personalization is charms. And then she did order a 10-item mystery kit as well. So we're going to get her set with 10 surprise journal supplies that would be helpful to get started with her journaling. Currently getting your superhero series ready for a special edition. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Time travel adventure with dinosaurs. Very cool. So is this your full-time thing? Like you're a full-time author? That's very neat. I used to write books myself when I was about 13, but thankfully those never saw the light of day. I thought I might be an author though. I always loved writing. Sorry for the coughs, you guys. As you can tell, the coughing situation has not improved much. I know it's not exactly a relaxing sound for you all. So Elle, that is how we do the charms. You choose your charms, we put them on the bookmarks, and we've got all kinds of cute things. I've got these fun little pom-poms that match all my different colored journals. Cats, dogs, books, coffee, cowgirl stuff. Lots of flowers, bows, butterflies, girly things, fruit, and then letters of the alphabet as well. Those are really popular to kind of pair your initial with some other cute charms. Okay, cool, Derek. That's very neat. I'm back. Yes, we had a lovely trip. We haven't really done like a family trip like ever. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 mystery items. We haven't really done a family trip ever, except for like, we always live far away from one side of the family. You know, we used to live close to my husband and far from my family. So we would do lots of like trips, but always to the same place, stay in Grandma and Grandpa's basement, that kind of thing. Oh, sorry, I should show you guys. Dot stickers is item number 1. And now vice versa, now that we live close to my family, further from my husband's. But we've never done like a, you know, get on a plane or special road trip or anything like that. So it was a lot of fun doing that with the boys. They saw the ocean for the first time, went on an airplane for the first time. Lots of firsts and lots of family time, which they love and we love. There we go, some dot stickers. And everything went so smoothly. It was just lovely. Flower stickers is mystery item number 2. So I'll grab my flower stickers and a little envelope. And I'll just kind of grab a handful here. Oh, thanks for watching the replays, you guys. I appreciate that. Alrighty, there we go. Got her started with a nice assortment of floral stickers. Let's see what we've got next. Block stamps. That is one of the 2 options that we have for alphabet stamps. I only have a couple block stamps left, so we've got serif stamps and block stamps. I think that's my 3rd last block stamp. Might need to restock those. Totally, Derek. Are you hoping to make it a full-time thing? Alphabet stickers. That's our next item. And these ones, I am running low. I think this is my last of the alphabet stickers. Okay, so I've got to take that little mystery ball out of the rotation. But I already threw it back. Where did it go? There it is. Alphabet stickers. Oh, hey, Shirley. My boys did great. They loved the plane. They seemed completely unfazed by, you know, sometimes I was afraid like that they would have a bad experience on the first flight and not want to fly the second time, you know, like ears popping or something like that. But they did amazing both ways. And they had lots of fun. And it was great. My parents flew with us. And so basically we had a row of 3, my husband and I and one boy, and then my parents had the row of 3 beside us with them and then one of my other boys. So it worked very, very nicely. All right, next item. Oh, thank you, Alex. I'm glad you liked it. Brush markers. Alrighty, and I'm running low on these too. I gotta do another restock here. Oh, how did those get in there? Let's try that again. I'm trying to remember what I was storing those for. Here we go, a dozen brush markers. They're dual tips, so one end has the fine tip and one end has the brush tip. Hey, Shanavia. Andrina, it is going great. It's getting so close to being done, which is very exciting. There's our Tombow Fudenosuke. So this is my like go-to kind of hard tip, small calligraphy pen. Oh, thank you, Terry. I missed you guys too. It was really nice to have a break though. Some fine liners is her next mystery item. So we've got a set of 3 different sizes. And last but not least, wait, what did it say before when I added a Tombow Fudenosuke? Because I added a Tombow Fudenosuke, but I'm wondering if I either threw it back into the wrong place or if I read it wrong. I do still have my cough. Calligraphy pen, okay. And my brain just went Tombow Fudenosuke, but calligraphy pen means colored calligraphy pen. Tombow Fudenosuke means Tombow Fudenosuke. So let's grab her like a deep purple. Purpley blue. Looks pretty blue on camera, actually. Alrighty. There we go. Thank you for your order, Kirsten. That was $16.49 for Kirsten R. And next we've got order $16.50 for Lark. Let me grab her matcha pre-made journal. And this one does not have any personalization, so we'll just tuck it in the bin and move on to order 1651. Since I was gone, I think we've got 10 orders to fill today. Okay, so this was 1650, 1651. We've got an espresso journal for Megan M. I'll go grab that. Terry, I've been on for probably 20 minutes or less. Not very long. I got a bit of a late start today. The boys did not nap well, so we were thinking, great, early bedtime, more time in the evening, but then of course things just go long and they had like a later bedtime than usual, so I just got pushed late. Alrighty. So we are doing charms on this one, but that is the only personalization. So again, we need a bookish charm, cat charm, and fruit charm. And Megan M, if you are here, please let us know. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. Yes, Kelly, this is my, so it's all hand-drawn, and it's like a coloring book and a planner all in one. So there are 224 pages, super thick paper. You just color everything in, trace over the gray parts like you see here. And then you've got a fun coloring hobby and a beautiful planner to use for a whole year. It's undated, so you can use it for any year you want. Yeah. So that's what we're personalizing right now for Megan. So we've got book charm, cat charm, and then fruit was her other one. So for fruit, the blueberries are just so bulky. I feel like I'm only going to offer that as an option if somebody explicitly asks for them. They're so cute, but I don't know. They're so bulky, they make me a little nervous, you know? So we'll offer these 2 options for the fruit. And actually, let's choose our fruit charm first. Yamil, could I get a 2-option poll running to choose the first charm here? So it's going to be option 1 or option 2. You should see a little blue and white clipboard icon pop up below my profile picture. Go ahead and cast your vote there for the strawberry number 1 or lemon number 2. Thanks for all the likes, you guys. That really helps get the live out to more people. The lemon is very cute. I know, I like it because it's like, it looks almost like two charms, but it's just one charm. KCC, I used to do a digital journal. I did not this year. Or like I didn't make one last year for 2026. I doubt that I will make one for 2027, just with kind of the trajectory of the year, but we'll see. Let's see here, option 2, Prettyfuls, you always see the result before I do somehow. Okay, let's choose, actually, let's do her cat charm next. So could we get a 3 option poll? We'll choose a cat charm to pair with the lemon. Again, she didn't give us any information about what her cat looks like, so the paw print is like safest, but you can let me know what you think. Option 1, 2, or 3. Gonna label her bin here. This is order 1651. Let me hold those up for you for another second. 1, 2, or 3. The lemon is locked in, so we want a cat to go with it, and eventually we'll choose a book charm as well. We don't know anything about how her cat looks or what her favorite colors are, so the gold is the safest, but you can let me know what you think. Okay, and next we're gonna have, I'm just opening the next order so that I'm ready to go. Robin B, back again with a fully personalized, and I don't mean a custom journal, but all the personalization options were selected. So we've got some doodling to do. Option 3, 1, okay. So these 2 are locked in. We've got one more poll here. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for the book charm. Again, these 2 are locked in. I'm thinking the lemon should probably have its own ribbon because it kind of looks like 2 charms on its own, you know? So whichever one you choose will probably be sitting on a ribbon with the paw print. So 1, 2, 3, or 4, those are our options. I agree, Lizette. Yeah, the gold is safest because, you know, we don't know if she likes green, but the fact that the lemon has that green leaf does make that a nice accent color. Ooh, come on now. Option 4. Man, yeah, Prettyfuls, you always get the result before I do. That's funny. Okay. That was my last green book. And I'm so torn these days on whether or not to restock charms when they run out, which normally I do, but because baby's coming soon, which means my maternity leave is coming soon, and I don't plan to fully disappear, but I do plan to close personalizations for a while. So I won't be doing charms. Oh man, guys. I won't be doing charms during that period of time. And then I'm also not restocking my own journals in preparation for 2027 this year. So I won't need journals for that, or charms for that season either. So do I restock my books just for 2 more months of personalization? That's a tough one. Okay, come on now. This one's getting a little squishy. Yeah, that's true, Stephanie. Yeah, like personalizations will be open for another, I guess like month and a half, maybe 2, depending if baby decides to come early, on time, or late. So I don't know if it's worth restocking the books for that short of a time, or if I should just wait till after, you know? Pretty full. For charms, I can just get small sets. Yeah, I can get the charms in smaller sets. I think the books, I've never found just one color of books, so I would get, you know, the pink, the blue, the green in equal proportions all over again. The journals, yes, they do have, I mean, not a crazy high MOQ, but it depends on how personalized they are. So like for me, the ones where I just personalize the like the outer elements, the cover color, the pen loop color, all that kind of stuff. For those, I can get away with ordering just like, I think they let me order 200. But when the inner pages are done too, yeah, it's quite a high minimum order quantity. Oh no, the book charms is what I'm debating restocking. I'm not going to restock these journals. That is kind of already decided. Okay, I love that we went with the green book. That just complements the lemon charm so perfectly. Alrighty, that was $16.51. Thank you for your order, Megan. I'm gonna go grab a Glacier Blue empty journal, just dot grid journal, for Robin's order, and then we'll personalize that. Alright, quick sip of tea. This one has a name page, Nicole. Wish granted. Alrighty, so this is for Robin. Oh, thank you, Austin. Sorry, I saw your hi and forgot to say hi back. Sometimes I read the comments in my head while I'm talking, and then I forget to answer them after I finish my current point. Sorry about that, Austin. Okay, let's do charms first. So we've got a gold J, a paw print, black cat, or gray cat for the cat charm, and then some kind of purple accent charm. So let me grab the gold J. And could I get a, let's see, do I have any black cats left? I don't, nope, I don't. So we'll do a 2-option poll because she said paw print or gray cat. Could I get a 2-option poll running? In the meantime, I'm gonna look for purple accent charms. So this poll is to choose the cat charm to pair with this gold J. We're also doing a purple accent charm, but I still need to find our options for that. Let me see here. Oh, that's the wrong drawer. I meant to pull out the one with the smaller accent charms. Oh, hey, Robin. Perfect. We'll go with number 4 for the purple. Oh, number 3? They're both stones, very similar purple, just slightly bigger, slightly smaller. And did you want to lock in the cat then? Sorry, I didn't realize you were here. We just did a poll for the cat and number 1 won, but you can totally change that if you want to. Number 3. All right, and how are you feeling about the cat options? Number 1 or number 2? Cat number 1, excellent. I was reading your note here, Robin. What kind of journaling event are you going to? That sounds so fun. I don't go to events, period, but I would love to go to a journaling event. That sounds lovely. Oh, cool. So is it like put on by like a friend group or like, oh, it takes place at a small business? Okay, very cool. Huh, I would love to organize something like that in my area. I don't even know where to start. Oh, Lottie, like the one where you put it around your finger like a ring? I got one with this set of pliers, and I tried it like once and it didn't instantly click with me, so I just haven't done it since. But put on by your local craft club. Very cool. Yeah, I tried it once and it did not instantly make sense to me or work well for me, and so I haven't tried it since. But I do have one, just kicking around. Alrighty. Oh, Robin. Sorry, you guys. Let me take another sip of tea. I should have had you telling me more about your name page. Janessa with paw prints for the cover, and then Janessa with a cat theme for the name page. Her favorite color is purple. Has 3 cats, loves to hike. Okay. So if you have any other details or information that you want to add to the name page, just let me know. Try to keep it in one comment if you can so that it doesn't get too lost. And I'm going to pull out some purples and swatch them. And we don't necessarily need to use these, but look what I got. The OBUJO Maui series. So it's got 160 colors. I have tried like 4 of them. So there's a lot to be discovered in here. Does she like a light purple or a dark purple? Because if it's dark purples, I would look in here. I have great Tombow light purples that we know and love, but I have never... This one looks like it's got quite a few dark purple options, and I don't really have any of those from Tombow. So if she likes dark purple, we'll dig into that set. You have those ones, Lizette? Yeah, I tried their, what do they call them? Paper friendly Pupae is their other collection of water-based dual tip brush pens. And I actually found that they did bleed through the pages a little bit, which I have never experienced in these journals with any other water-based marker. I really liked the colors of those ones, but they, yeah, they bled through a little bit more. But the Pupae ones, I feel silly saying the name, but I've been told that is how you say it. Maybe I just spend too much time around my 3-year-old, but they do bleed through the page a little bit, but they're definitely like fancier. So like what you were saying, Casey, yeah, Prima Rosia, so many other brands like Shuttle Art, even just the generic no brand ones that I give you guys in journal kits, they're all the exact same marker. Like you can tell by the cartridge or whatever. It's just different colors, different packaging, whatever. And so, yeah, the quality is very generic for a budget marker. And I don't say that to insult OBUJO. That's what I was kind of looking for, was something to give you guys just like lots of colors and give myself lots of colors with a smaller price tag. And then you can still go to Tombow if you want specific colors, or just specific colors with, you know, the Tombow quality brush tip to fill those gaps. Some florals and cat prints. Sounds lovely. Okay, I will swatch them. I was planning to swatch them for a video maybe. Janice, just straight from OBUJO is where they've got a site. Probably ohuhu.com. Don't remember the URL. Okay. Let's choose a purple. So if we're doing florals and paw prints, I'm gonna say let's do a light purple for the florals, some of the florals, and then let's choose a dark purple to do the name with. So I'm gonna start with my light purples because I know them well. So we'll just choose one of these to write her name, and then we'll try to find a dark purple that kind of pairs well. Or sorry, one of these to do flowers, but then find a dark purple that pairs well. So could I get a 3 option poll for these light purples, 1, 2, or 3? All right, so let's choose a light purple, and then we'll build the rest of our palette around that. So option 1, 2, 3. Got the lightest one with more of a blue undertone, and then one with a little bit more of a warm undertone. And then I will start scavenging for purples. I think I'm gonna do name in a dark purple, and then flowers in whichever light purple we choose. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see, I'm just gonna start pulling out a bunch of purples here. All right, let's see here. Option 3. All right, so we're going with a bit more of a warmer purple. Okay, then let me try out some of these to pair with it. So we've locked in number 3. And I'm gonna guess which ones might work well. 1. Oh, which one do you mean by the plum purple? Like the deepest one? Oh, Anahi, yes, that's my husband playing guitar. You've got such good ears. Oh, the one I just swatched? Oh, perfect. We can do that one. Works for me. Okay. Oh, do you, pretty fools? Nice. Yes, my husband plays mostly bass, but also electric. And he doesn't do it a lot. But every once in a while he pulls it out, and it often happens to be during evening lives, because obviously evening is kind of the time to do that when you work a full-time job. So we're gonna write Janessa with paw prints and flowers. Let me think here. J-E. Okay, let's do this. So those of you who go to journaling events, what do you do there? I'm genuinely curious, like, do they walk you through like a tutorial for doodles or something, or is it more of just like there's a bunch of shared supplies and you just kind of do whatever you want. To play along to my background song, that would be funny. Trade supplies, hang out, work on your own journal. Have Mr. Autumn learn daydreaming. That's funny. Okay, cool. So it sounds like a little bit more informal. Like there's not a kind of, this is what we're doing tonight, here's how you do it. It's more of like a get together, casual thing. Make whatever page you want, share supplies with your table mates or whatever. That sounds cool. All right, so Janessa, and then I'm thinking we'll do flowers and paw prints. I'm wondering if we should do like my usual flowers, which I often do just kind of framing the name, or if we should do like itty bitty little, like more like daisy style flowers. What do you guys think? Like we could have like paw prints moving across the page with like itty bitty purple flowers just kind of sprinkled in there. Or we could do my usual kind of bigger flowers surrounding the corners of the name a little bit and then just kind of sprinkle some paw prints in, you know? Just trying to think. Hey, Alex. I'm doing well today. You like the little flowers? Okay, so the first option, like kind of have the paw prints dictating the movement of the page and then just kind of sprinkle some small flowers like an accent doodle. Hey, Brie. Okay, let's do that. I'm thinking a light brown. I feel like, actually, maybe I'll use this one because it's actually got a better tip for doing paw prints. We'll do some paw prints moving across the page and then just some delicate little purple flowers accenting them. It was really good, Alex. We loved it. So we were on the West Coast, which I'm a prairie girl, totally landlocked. I've only been to that ocean, like the Pacific, twice. Once was over 10 years ago when we went to Mexico, and then once I did go to BC for when my brother and his wife first got married, but I was on bed rest at the time, a more loosened bed rest. I was almost done my bed rest, so they actually let me go, which was a miracle and a shock in the first place. But I couldn't really do much, you know. Didn't see the ocean, only saw the mountains from the window kind of deal. So this was my first actually out and about West Coast experience in Canada. So yeah, we went to the ocean, we went to a beautiful like mountain lake, glacier fed lake situation. It was lovely. And did some other touristy things. We kind of did like one outing, pretty much one outing a day, usually in the mornings because the kids napped in the afternoon. And then most of what my family loves to do together is just like play games and chat. So we did a lot of games, which was very fun. And the boys loved every moment. Yes, this is my first live since being back. We got back Tuesday evening, so I haven't been back for long. They did great on the airplane. Yes. I feel like they were a little bit, like, they didn't really seem to care that much that it was an airplane. Like, they liked watching the other airplanes out the window at the airport. But once we were on, it wasn't like, you know, they weren't super obsessed with looking out the window and talking about the plane, but they did well. They think it's cool that they got to go on an airplane. And yeah, they did honestly amazingly well. Went off without a hitch. Let me grab my white gel pen. We'll add some highlights. Alrighty, and then we are going to do a journal kit as well for Janessa. Let me grab a bin. And that was, gotta number this. This is order 1652, and it does need gold foil. It's going to have Janessa with paw prints on the cover. I'll do that tomorrow, I guess, because today's Friday, or today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. And we are doing a 5-item mystery kit, and we definitely want to gift her some pens in there. So let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yes, the white gel pen is the Languo brand. P600B is the exact one. I know they've got a few different ones, and this one has a bigger tip, so it's nice and generous with the ink compared to some of their other ones. All right, number 1, we've got some girl stickers. Let me grab those. Alrighty, so we've got all kinds of color palettes. No purple, specifically purple set, but I'll just kind of grab her a few of each vibe. We had the green ones. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here's kind of the beige series. Then we had the pink ones. And then down here we've got black ones. Okay, perfect. A variety of stickers there. Hey, Paws and Passies, this is our 5th order that we're packing for the night. Started just less than an hour ago. Then we've got washi tape ×2. Let's aim for some purple in here. Where's my washi tape? Let's see. I have a few like purple-y ones, purple-ish ones. Maybe I'll do these too. They're both purplish and they work. I thought I got some purple plaid ones in there too, but I didn't see any. And don't worry, we'll make sure to get her some markers. If she doesn't draw some naturally from the mystery kit, we'll just swap. Fine liners, set of 3. 010308 are the sizes. And then we've got some serif stamps. And whoop, last item, dot stickers. Okay, What are we gonna sub out? I'll sub out dot stickers just because I haven't grabbed them yet. For some maybe brush markers. Is there anything else you want to swap, Robin? We'll get her the 12 brush markers. So I don't mind swapping. That sounds fine. Okay. Then we can go with that. I'm going to take a quick sip of my tea. And pull up the next order so I can grab Laura T. Grab Laura T's journal. No, thank you, Robin. Thanks for your order. I hope your journaling event is fun. I'm jealous. I would love to come. Matcha pre-made journal for Laura T. Sorry, you guys. That was my water bottle. And this one is not personalized. And that is actually my last order on Shopify, but I do have several international orders on Etsy, so we're gonna do those next. First up, we've got Annelle ordered, okay, espresso pre-made journal with charms and a cover design. Let me grab that for her. And if anyone else would like a journal personalized on the live stream tonight, mailed out tomorrow, please don't forget to use my discount code, which is livestream, for 10% off. Let's check her journal. All right, and personalizations for this one. We've got some charms. So starting off with a sage pom-pom. You guys know I have such a hard time knowing which one of these is sage. What do we think? Option 1, option 2. Could I get a poll going, because I feel like I need the opinion of everyone here. If you said sage pom-pom, which one would you be expecting? Because in my mind, sage is light, but it's got more of like a bluey undertone, you know? Am I crazy? Okay, 2, 2, 2. Okay, it's probably 2. Probably didn't need the poll. Okay, that's what I think, Caitlin. Yeah. I had sage, well, at least I called them sage, bridesmaid dresses at my wedding, and neither of these colors is close. So that's why I'm always confused when people ask for sage. It's because I know sage, I like sage, but this is not that, you know? But if you asked for sage, which one would you expect to get? Option 1 or option 2? Then we've got a gold leaf and a gold A. Let me grab those while you guys... Yes, like a muted mint, exactly. Like it's softer, like soft and light, but it has a bluish grayish undertone, which this one has the blue undertone going for it. Neither of them have the gray thing going. I don't know. Just confused by that request sometimes. Okay, gold A, gold leaf. And we landed on option 2 by a landslide. So that is what we will do. Oh, interesting. When I think of sage, I picture almost like eucalyptus leaves, like the lighter parts. I know some eucalyptus is a little darker, but that's what comes to my mind, like very dusty, more of a blue undertone than a yellow undertone, and like light, soft, you know? And do a sage color journal. This is sage. Yes, that was the color at my wedding, was sage green, lots of eucalyptus and like cream flowers. This was in 2019, so it definitely wasn't original to me, but I have always loved sage. My grad dress was also sage, and that was before sage was cool. I've always liked that color. And then it definitely peaked in trendiness around when I got married, so. Now next we're doing a name page here, and Annelle, you can let me know if you're here. We're gonna write her name in green with leaves and purple flowers. Oh no, this is cover design. Sorry you guys, I'm reading this wrong. So Etsy is a little bit confusing. I can't separate the personalizations the way that I can on Shopify. So she selected charm and cover design, but then kind of described a charm, cover design, and name page in her description. But I think we're gonna go with cover design because that's what she actually ordered, and she did talk about that. Like on Etsy, I just have one personalization box, so they describe everything, just kind of dump it all in that one box. They can't like check or uncheck like you can on Shopify. So we're gonna do a cover design for her name with a leaf, because she specifically says with a leaf in gold foil. So she does want the cover design. We are gonna do that for her then. Thank you for your order, Annelle. That was from Etsy. So it never has a good numbering system like Shopify does. Next we've got another espresso pre-made journal with no personalizations. Let me go grab that one. This is going to South Africa, by the way. Etsy is where I get all my international orders come through. So that one was for South Africa. The one that we're packing right now is going to Spain. And this one is not being personalized. Let me just put her name on here. Next we have an order to Italy for Maria, a petal pink pre-made journal. This one also has charms and a cover design. Okay. Charms, cover design. So for the cover, it's going to say love with hearts and sparkles. And then on the charms, she wants a pink cherry blossom flower. Oh, I hope I have pink left. I know I have white, and I know I have, oh, yeah, I see one pink at the bottom. That might be my last one. Oh, there we go. Pink cherry blossom and a butterfly. I don't know if I have any of the light pink butterflies left. No, I do not. So we'll go with this darker pink. Butterfly. Okay. And that is all for the charms. Pink cherry blossom flower and a butterfly, and then a cover. Oh, no problem, Alex. Yours is coming next, so thanks for letting me know. Yeah, you know what? It's a little more confusing on Etsy. Like, this person actually did the same thing as the previous person. Ordered charms and a cover design, but then in the personalization box wrote notes for charms, a cover design, and a name page. It is a little bit more confusing, but I do still love Etsy. Shopify has given me so many headaches. I can't help but remain loyal to Etsy. even though Shopify does some things very well. Well, it's not even Shopify. Shopify it lets me integrate with an app, which I have to pay for, on top of a Shopify subscription that lets me streamline the personalization process. So I can't even credit Shopify for that. So still got beef with Shopify. Oh, you use square, like, oh, square. I think I looked into that when I was trying to choose what to use. Yeah, Etsy, I did only Etsy for the longest time. And it definitely gouges you with fees. Like, it does take a big chunk of your fees. But if you can get Etsy, like if you can get your listings to rank high on Etsy and be best sellers, it pays off. Like the sales that Etsy drives pay for your fees, you know, instead of if it's on Shopify, nobody's going to find it unless I send them there. So Etsy does definitely gouge you with fees, but if you can actually work with their algorithm, the fees are worth it, which is what I managed to do. And then Etsy went and stopped letting Canadians purchase American shipping labels. So I kind of was forced into moving to a different platform. Okay, sorry, quick sip of tea. Espresso bullet journal for Alex. And this one is just the empty bullet journal. Let me grab that. Oh, puzzle piece. Oh my, only a few seconds left. Ah. Okay, it has a 5-minute timer. I don't think I've ever been that close to not getting it. Oh, cool, Shelby. All right. So we've got a custom name page. So Alex, you wrote, Alex with flowers, you love tulips, love the April theme, something with a similar vibe to that. Okay, do you have any specific requests for like colors or anything like that? If you do have anything specific, just try to put it into one comment so that it doesn't get too lost for us. Ashley, the puzzle piece is just TikTok's way of making sure that you are human and that you're still present on the live. So you have to swipe the puzzle piece into the spot in the puzzle within a certain time frame. It pops up randomly and I often miss mine and it shuts down the live, but I miss it because my phone with TikTok running is above me, so I can't actually see it unless I'm like standing up to grab a journal, which was the case here. Pinks and reds are your favorites. Okay. So let me swatch a few pinks and you can tell me if I'm moving in the right direction. Actually, let me show you my swatch page, decorated by my 3-year-old. Do any of these pinks tickle your fancy? If not, I can try swatching some of those Ohuhu Maui ones that are brand new to me. Welcome here, you guys. Pat, Catherine, 723 and 817. All right, let me grab those. Those ones are still so new to me that I don't recognize them in the drawer, you know? Okay, you said 723 and 817. Did you want both of those paired together? I know I've got 817 in here because I used it for my tulips theme. 723, what do you look like? Maybe you? No. Oh. Gotta be, no. Oh, I think I see it. Yes, 723. You know what, Durmax Queen, we haven't done anything in Ashley's journal yet today. So nothing to show from today. I'm gonna just get myself a little cough drop here. Give me a sec. Okay. So we've got 2 pinks. Let's add a red. Wait, I should show those on here while I swatch the reds so that you guys can choose one that pairs nicely. $7.23 for the name, and then red tulips. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Shirley. Thank you guys. I would love to get rid of this cough. That's too similar. Let's swatch one that's a bit different here. Okay. Do you have one here that you like, Alex? Paired with 723. So here's 723. Sorry, I had to cover the number. 4 reds. Number 1, excellent. Okay, so pink name, red tulips, sounds good. And I feel like tulips aren't really the kind of flower that I use in like kind of that partial wreath. So I want to have them either coming up from the bottom or like in a bouquet somewhere. What do you guys think? We could do, yeah, like growing up from the bottom, or we could have like a jar of tulips or a bouquet of tulips. One of those options. Let me also grab a green for the stems. Coming up from the bottom, you think? Growing from the bottom. All right, I'm this close to drawing them from the bottom. Oh, 1 vote for jar. Bottom, bottom. Okay, let's do it from the bottom. Haven't heard anything. Oh, Alex will love you there. Yes, your name is pretty short, so I think that growing from the bottom would work fine, and then we could do your name all on one line or split. It would work either way. The decision that we got to make though is tulips. I feel like they kind of need an outline, you know? So we could do either a black outline or a darker red as the outline. What do you guys think? black, darker red. Okay, Alex says darker red. Perfect. I'm gonna add one more. All right, let me find a darker red to outline this with. Does that one work? Might be a bit too light. Let's see. About, honestly, I'm not seeing a lot of dark red jumping out at me. This is a new pack to me, so I don't know all the colors, but this looks like the most true red that I can see. There's lots of like pinky orangey stuff going on. I want to keep it bright, you know? She likes bright reds. I feel like number 4 is definitely more in the burgundy side. You know, like I wish I could just find like a deeper red that's still... Does that stand out enough? I think that might work actually. Don't let the lids fool you. Yeah, I should probably be aiming for a nice blush pink. Just kidding. Does that stand out enough? We'll add some white gel pen yet, but I feel okay about that. Because it's not like you need the outline to, you know, really pop. You just want a little bit of guidance to show you where each petal starts and ends. Okay, then let's do that. Vacation was lovely, thank you. Carnation flower. Does anyone else remember me drawing a carnation flower? I don't do well with flower names. I know tulips. You know, tulips, daisies, sunflowers. I feel like I know lots of the basics, but I don't remember if anyone's ever asked me to draw a carnation. Okay, next thing we need to decide is, since she's got a short name, Alex, do we want to do it straight across or Alex stacked? Straight across or stacked? That's our next question. Across, stacked, across. We're getting a good split here. Well, maybe let's do a poll. Unless Alex has a preference. Okay, let's start a poll. I can get one going. Custom. Oh, a cross would look nice. Okay, lovely. Let's do a cross then. Where did I put my light gray for the shadows? There it is. You guys like the pink, hey? This is actually my first time using it. Tombow 723. Did we use this one actually for April? Now that I think about it, maybe I have used it before. Did we use it for April in Ashley's journal? Let me check. I think we did. I think we used it for like the slightly lighter pink of the two bright pinks. Okay, so I have used it before. But that was the first time I used it. It is a very new marker to my collection. Yes, Brittany, sorry. This is the OBUJO Maui pack. 160 markers. I just got them, so I have not tried them out at all. I mean, I've tried them out like that purple, but I haven't tried them out enough to tell you really how I feel about them. Oh, hey, Chloe. Sorry, this is actually an order. So when people order a journal, they can choose different customizations like charms or a gold foil design on the cover, a name page. And that's what we're doing on this page here. I wasn't planning to do sparkles because I feel like if I add black, then I'm going to feel like I need to outline the tulips in black instead of red. You know? What do you guys think? I feel like sparkles would definitely fit, but I just don't know if... Oh, no worries, Chloe. If this were a name writing live, I would totally write your name. I've got a few different options, Chloe. This journal is just empty on the inside. So it starts off, I think, 30-ish USD. And then you can add different personalizations. But then I do also have, this is my bestseller. This is my like coloring book style journal. So it starts off black and white, and then you like color it in and use it as a planner for the year. And these ones are 50. And then you can add personalizations to these as well. I do have a discount code though. The discount is live stream for 10% off. And yeah, those are the two options. One that's drawn for you and you just color it and use it as a planner, or a totally empty journal. They're all like bullet journal style. So they've got super thick paper with the dot grid pages. Oh, no worries, Chloe. Thank you for your support here. Thanks. Hey, Dara. She's like 6. What do you mean? Pause and passies, you crack me up. Are you doing some sleuthing? All right, Alex. That's hilarious. Well, thank you, Chloe. You know what? The first journal that I ever sold was to, I think she was 13. Her mom bought it for her, but like she was the one communicating with me. So, I don't know. It's like a coloring book. I would like it if I was 13. Okay. Thank you so much for your order, Alex. We will get that shipped off to you tomorrow. And I think that is all the orders that we have to pack for now. Let me give my Shopify here a quick refresh because I don't always see them as they come. And while we're doing that, I'm going to flip through the custom journal that we've been working on for Ashley because that's the next thing that we'll do. Oh, Chloe, I'm sorry about that. Horribly sorry to hear about your mom, and sorry if that was an unfair judgment call that they made based on your profile. I didn't see it. But thank you for being here and for your support. So this is Ashley's journal that we've been working on for the past month or so. And we just started September the last time we were together, which was over a week ago now. So we'll continue on with that. Not a lot, but we'll continue a little bit tonight and then I should go to bed. April was her birthday month. We've got a Dutch door theme with lots of pink girly doodles. May, we've got a floral theme. June is our racing theme. July is our 4th of July carnival theme. Oh, hey, Annie, we just finished, we packed 10 orders tonight. Just finished up with those. And we did enjoy our trip very much. August is the back to school theme. And then we just started September at the end of our last time together. So the prompt for this one was a very fall themed spread. Gingham, like leaves, coffee, pumpkins, that kind of stuff. So let me put away a few of these markers that we were using before so that I don't use them at the wrong time. And then we'll do a tiny bit of work on Ashley's journal. However, I should be going to bed soon, so we won't spend too long here tonight, but I'll be back all next week, back on my regular schedule. So we've got to do our memories page over to the side. So just to refresh on what we've done before, this was our other gingham month. So we did like a gingham border. Other months we've done, Here we had kind of doodles and the heading in the middle with the border around. Here we had another border around situation. Here we just had some doodles and the title going around. So what do we think? What kinds of doodles do we want to bring into this theme? Because yeah, we chose this layout for the cover page, but it's not like gingham is going to be the only doodle, you know? This page I feel like would be a good time to introduce whatever other key doodles we're going to use, like leaves, if we want to do coffee or books, acorns, something like that. Thanks, you guys. Yes, we did cut that out. We did the pattern all over the background, and then we cut out the title. And Ashley, are you still here? I know I saw you earlier, but let me know if you're still here. I know there's so many options because we didn't really actually lock in our key doodles when we chose this as the theme. Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting to the end of my lozenge, so it's gonna sound crunchy in a sec here. Books, coffee, vine, leaves. Okay. So these ones, we're gonna have to bring in a green, it sounds like, hey? Because for a vine leaf, would you do orange? Fall vine? I don't know. But let's do some books and a coffee stacked in the bottom corner. And then maybe memories across the top with a vine border. Does that sound good? Because yeah, if we're gonna include books, I would like to either stack them or floating shelf them, which would fit maybe at the top. Yep, we'll do that. Okay. So let's find, I'm gonna do a little stack of books down at the bottom here with a coffee to-go cup sitting on top. And then we will choose a green to add to this page as well. Let me see. So an olive green. The green that I think of immediately was this one. So we chose these three as our colors right over here. So we could add like this green to it. It's not a big marker though, so we won't be like filling big spaces with that, but I feel like it would pair nicely color-wise. Or a little bit of a lighter olive. Oh, actually that looks really nice too. I might actually like the second one better. The tan one is Tombow 992. I'm actually leaning towards this Crayola. What do you guys think? I don't think we'll do a poll because we already did polls to decide the main colors, but that was the Pentel and then the top one was the Crayola. I'm kind of leaning towards the Crayola. Yes, the lighter one. Okay. So now next question, and I'm dreading the answer, is do I outline everything with black? Wait until you've seen the coffee cup and then tell me. But that's the next thing that I want your guys' feedback on. Okay, so we'll add some white gel pen on the spines of the books and on the coffee cup for like a little label on the sleeve. But I want to know if I should add black outline, a thin one, to everything or just leave it unoutlined. The thing is, a vine really doesn't lend itself well to a black outline, in my opinion, but we could make it work. Okay, memories up at the top. Actually, maybe I'll do the vine all the way around and then do memories in the middle. Or not the middle, but just not part of the viney area. if Ashley speaks up about outline, no outline, maybe just alert me. Oh, this would be a great one for the lily pads, Shelby. I used a similar one actually, but it was one of my new Tombos. I think 126 was the number, but kind of a similar vibe, like a light olive. Okay. Oh, Ashley, you're funny. Okay, let me read some of these comments here. Outline, leave it. Outline, leave it. Just kidding, but pretty much. It's been a good split. Oh, thank you, Megs. I definitely do mess up from time to time. Okay, I agree. I feel like the cup needs an outline. It's just doesn't stand out enough. So let me outline the cup. I'm gonna do a very light, like kind of dashed outline and see if we can get away with not doing it on absolutely everything. Because I do often like the look of no outline. It just keeps everything very nice and soft looking, but the cup looks like it's kind of lacking without an outline. Okay, and then we'll add a little design. And should I do white gel pen? Sure, let's do white gel pen coffee bean on there. I know the outline, that's the thing, is the vine doodle definitely does not lend itself very well to an outline. But we could do everything but the vine. I don't know. All right, and then we have to write memories. I think I might grab the Pentel Fude Touch. It's a very, very similar color to this one, but it's just a thinner calligraphy pen, so it'll work better for writing memories. Okay. What do you guys think? Oh, hey, Laura. No worries. Okay, what are... Do we leave it like that with only, right now, only the cup was outlined in black. I agree. We're not outlining the vine in black. I think that will make it look worse. We could outline the books in black. But I don't feel strongly that we need to. I think it's okay as it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now, but be honest with me. You can tell me to do more outlining. It's my job. This is literally my full-time job. I can handle being told to add a black outline. Okay. Let's move on to our calendar page. So we've been alternating between option 1 with the full outline and dots for the dates, and option 2 with the partial outline and highlighted rows for the dates. And September brings us back to option 1, I believe. So I'll just show you kind of, usually with option 1, I'll choose either the darkest color in the theme or the odd man out. For example, here we did the light brown as our outline color. So what color should we use here for the outline of September? We could do black. We could do like the beige and then use our colors for the dates. Or we could do this one because it's the boldest color in our theme, this orange, and then have some of our softer colors for the dates. I'm gonna do a very quick flip through because I just flipped through it and I wanna finish the calendar page and then go to sleep. The blue, orange, 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 orange or black. Okay. If the options are orange or black, I fear if I do black, I might feel the need to do everything black. Or not do everything black, but it might bring us back to the do we outline every single thing conundrum. So I might do it with orange. Sorry, this is a speed flip through. All right, let's try orange then. Whoop. All right. That brings us to where we are currently working in September. September of 2027. Let's do our calendar. 3, 6, 8, 5, 5. Yes, Laura, we packed 10 orders at the beginning of the live, and then we just did this page. That's all we've done in Ashley's journal today. So you didn't miss much work in this journal. Yes, I got 10 orders while I was away on holidays. Thank you guys so much for your orders. Alrighty, while I do the dates, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on there's my light brown. The rest of the page. So what we need to fit, I'll show you a few examples. So we need to fit the title for the month, a notes box, and some doodles. Usually how we arrange that most months is we put the title up at the top, the notes on the side, and some doodles in kind of whatever corners we have free. Kind of like this. So you can let me know, you know, what font to do for the title. Do we want the big calligraphy? If so, what color? Here we did title off to the side again. So yeah, do we want the title across the top? What font? What color? You know, notes box. How should we do it? The types of doodles you want to see. If you have any ideas for this page, feel free to put them in the comments. And as always, the more context you can give for your idea, the better. Because if I see just like one word in the comments, I usually can't immediately picture what you mean by that, so I'll probably skip over it. September long across the top. September long across the top. What color though? Because we used the orange here. But now we kind of have orange as our standout color on the calendar. You know, it's doing a different job than all the other colors in our calendar. Big calligraphy across the top sounds great. Two. We could totally do color changing calligraphy. Just then that would kind of be the, you know, the main attraction on the page. You know, I feel like we wouldn't maybe go as crazy with doodles if we made the lettering that exciting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Blue. Color changing in browns. We could do that. I have I think I need a new one of these. Did I already open a new one of these? Check my drawer. I do have a new one of those somewhere. Well, I'll just swatch it. This is kind of my go-to brown gradient when I want a gradient of browns, like kind of a beigey, creamy color to a tan to a brown. I don't honestly have that much variety when it comes to browns. Let me see here. I feel like I already took out a new brown like that, but I can't find it. Am I blind? Or did I put it somewhere that I shouldn't have? Okay, now I gotta find it because now we're actually doing that option. Is this it? Sorry, my restock bag is getting way too full. Oh, yes, there it is. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we can do color changing September in browns. I think I'm gonna go from the darkest one to the lightest one then. So, S-E, yeah. September. Where do I keep putting my light gray? I'm gonna guess that it's somewhere right in front of my face, but oh yeah, it is. Huh. Again. All right, I've still got a little bit of work left to do on September, the title here, but what do you guys think I should do for the rest of the page? We need a notes box over on the right hand side there, and possibly some sort of doodles, although the title is kind of the focal point because we chose to go with a little bit of a fancier heading. So let me know if you have an idea for the doodles or the notes box. For reference, we've used this vine as a box. We could bring that back in. We could use, you know, a more basic calligraphy to write notes. We could bring in some element of gingham again, or we could bring in doodles just some ideas to get you all started with brainstorming. Okay, I'm sorry, but if you just do like list off doodles, that's not really what I'm looking for right now. Thank you for the ideas. We've got tons of doodle ideas. I mean more like, how are we going to compose the notes box and possibly the doodles that go with it, you know? Could you guys hear my computer go to sleep just now? I didn't notice that it was so loud. It's really huffing and puffing over there because now it went to sleep and suddenly it was just like so much quieter. Let's see here. No acorns. Thank you, Ashley. Let me think. Not crazy about the open book thought. I have used it before. It's not that I'm totally opposed to it. It's just, I don't think this is the right space for it. The theme, it's a fall theme. So far, you know, we didn't really isolate the like doodles and stuff in this theme as much as we have sometimes. We chose this plaid pattern for the title page, and then our fall doodles are kind of still up in the air. Like, we're gonna do coffee and books, maybe some fall leaves or something. Now we've also brought in this vine element. Like, we kind of keep adding colors and keep adding doodles, which I don't normally do. But yeah, exactly, Annie. The spacing is a little bit awkward for the open book because it either has to be a really tall, skinny book, or like, because we would only want one page open. I mean, it would have to be even taller and skinnier if we wanted both pages open. Or if we made the book more proportionate, then we would have quite a lot of space to fill with doodles. And I feel like that just might be too many different things, you know, like title, book, doodle, you know, too many different layers going on. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the vine border thing. Or we could do, I don't know, you guys. I feel like this is a good opportunity to keep it simple. What if we did like a little stack of books or something over here, kind of spanning this area, and then either just do like some lines or solid fill in this like light tan color, and then use like our green or something to write notes on top. Nothing crazy, just, you know, this is a tricky one. I do, Addison, yes, this is an order for Ashley. So she ordered a 2027 bullet journal. So we're actually doing all of 2027. We've done every single page together on the live stream, starting with January of 2027. And now obviously we're working on September. So this is Ashley's order. Oh, Yamil had a good one. Do that and you're so funny. Just like, keep it simple, keep it simple. Okay, yeah, do your simple plus all these other things. You guys are funny. I did not see Emil's comment. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, the gingham border. I do love a good gingham border, but I think this time I'm gonna go for the book stack. So Addison, these ones are in the hundreds. Depending how many months you want, it comes out to about $250 per page. But there's like 192 pages. So depending how many months you want, it is definitely more of an investment than my other options, which I also sell. My like pre-made journal, which is also hand-drawn, but then printed. I drew it on my iPad and had it printed. And so that one is my best seller, my most commonly sold journal. These ones I only do one at a time. So for most people, the pre-made journal is the best option, price-wise and availability-wise. I am planning to take one more custom order before baby. Yes, although it will come with a little bit of a caveat. I may not do every page on live this time, just depending on the timing of baby's arrival. Because it's much easier to find time in the day to just doodle in someone's journal than to turn on this live stream and make a whole production of doodling in someone's journal, you know? I love the live. But that will be the caveat with this next custom journal, is that I may have to do some of it off of the live stream, which I used to do all of my journals completely in isolation and then just post the flip through. But okay, solid fill box or lines. I'm not sure, Crafty K. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. Yeah. I don't know. I don't plan to like completely disappear for months at a time. But lines. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of lines, so we're gonna go with lines. Yeah, I don't plan to completely disappear for long periods of time, but honestly, the live streaming is one of the most difficult things to get back into after having a baby, just especially depending how well the baby sleeps and if you can overlap that with when the other kids are sleeping, because that's what I do right now. My boys nap at the same time and go to bed at the same time. So that's the only way I get any work done. And neither of my boys were easy babies. Like neither of them slept well, napped well. And yeah, it took my younger one wouldn't sleep anywhere but on me for more than 20 minutes until he was almost a year old. So I couldn't actually start live streaming until he was almost a year. So I'm kind of just holding everything loosely as baby comes and not making any promises about when I'll be back to do specific things, because you just don't know. Okay. I think that's where we're gonna call it for tonight. I can do a quick flip through, and then I forget who it was. Someone was asking for journal page ideas. Are you still here? Katie. The date that I'm releasing what? I could do another coffee cup. We could do that. Let's flip through. I forget who asked for page suggestions, but if you're still here and you want some page ideas, let me know. Oh, the next spot. The next spot, probably not next week, but the following week. Which means that next week is when the listing will open on my website, and I'll post the official announcement on Instagram so that you can see all the details and yeah, prepare for the opening. Decide if that's what you want to do. March, we've got our St. Patrick's theme. April, we've got a cherries theme. Thank you, Nisa. You know, I went through February way too fast. February is my favorite month, I think, so far in this journal. I really love the stamps layout that we chose. I also love the pink stripes in the background. Very cute. I know, pause and passies. It was a spacing thing. I made an executive decision. It's one of those things that I just don't really care too much about. May, we've got our floral theme. June is a racing theme. Just gonna grab a sip here. July, we've got our 4th of July carnival theme. Oh, thanks, Stephanie and Sherry. Lorna, Hope. Oh, you guys all love May. Okay, well, May was not my idea. May was, well, I don't even know who did it. Ashley sent me a picture. And we did a similar theme anyways to one that someone else has done, but I should figure out who actually did that. We made our changes. We did different types of flowers and stuff, but the orientation was very similar. Okay, and that brings us to September, which is where we are currently at. So we did this the last time I was with you guys, which was before my holiday, over a week ago. And then today we packed a bunch of orders, did our memories page and the calendar spread for the month. Might add something else down here, not sure. And we still have a lot of work to do with the tracking pages and the weeklies for September, which is where we will pick up next week. Let me pull you guys down from here and flip you around because it is bedtime. Thank you guys so much for joining today. If you're new here, I hope that you will come back and join us again. I do post all of my replay videos onto YouTube. So if you care to see any of the pages that we've done in the past, you can find all of the live replays on YouTube. My channel is just called Rylee Autumn. I'm Rylee Autumn on Instagram too, if you would like announcements on when we're going to be live and what we're going to be working on and all of that. Yes, I know. It's a high price tag. And honestly, sometimes I'm surprised that that they always sell out, but it's a custom piece. Every single page is hand drawn, so it comes out to less than $2 and I think it's $2.60 per page. And for the time that we put into it and, you know, the work that I have done behind the scenes to get myself to this point, I feel like it's pretty worth it when you think about it that way. But it's absolutely an investment. That's why I know that it's not for most people. And that's why I offer my more bulk page or my more bulk journal. Sorry, it has 192 pages if you order the full 12 months. And so yeah, it comes out to about $2.50 per page. But that's why I offer, I'm trying to find a page that I've colored. This is my coloring book journal. It's also completely hand-drawn. It's undated, so you can use it for any year. Here you go. But you just color it in. It's got all of my hand-drawn doodles. You color it in, and then you can use it as a coloring book and a bullet journal. So it's still very flexible. I left lots of, like boxes that don't originally have a heading. You can add that in. Pages that don't have a heading, you can fill that in. Like, it's still quite customizable, but it's a tenth of the price, 30 more pages. It's all done for you. So that's why I offer this as an option, because I know that the price tag of these is not realistic for lots of people. Anyways, thank you all for joining me tonight. If you are interested in placing an order, I will be shipping out all of this week's orders tomorrow afternoon, so get your order in before then, and don't forget to use the discount code LIVESTREAM for 10% off. Are there any other questions that I need to answer? Okay, no, I think we're good. I think we're done here. Thank you guys so much for joining. I will be back on Monday, likely in the afternoon, but if you want to know for sure when we'll be live, join me on Instagram. My stories on Instagram is always where I announce that kind of stuff. So have a great weekend, everyone.